Hi, and welcome to winery.co.uk. As you know, I'm John Murphy, and this is
John Lifers!
I let you do those in future.
That's good, wasn't it?
I think we drunk too much wine. Okay.
Okay, so here we are talking about pudding wines. So, what do you want to say?
What did we forget to say?
No, we didn't. Just because I haven't said it, I've
Oh, you definitely had too much wine.
So, we're in part 3. We've tasted 2 fantastic pudding wines.
We have.
One from France and one from South Africa. Both from the same grape, Muscat.
Yep. Muscat.
And so now we're moving on to number 3, and that's Muscat as well.
Muscat as well.
Muscat.
No, and we are going. No, and then we are going to Australia.
Australia.
Aussie
land.
Yes. Oh, this is the. Yes. Just double check we've got the right one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is the Yulumba. Now, again, Yulumba makes some beautiful wines. They do. They've got some fantastic bits and pieces. However, this is their version again of a Muscat.
Okay. And if you want to know how to spell lumber, you should see the bottle.
just there.
Just there.
All right. Now, looking at that,
it's not quite as red, is it, as the last one? And part 2.
That ruby is not shining through. Oh,
it's mine again.
Oh, shine light! Why do I do that? Yours must be much more interesting than mine.
They can look at mine. You're fine. I don't mind. I'm not sure.
Right, I'm going to look at it. I have no shame. It doesn't have that bright, or the ruby colour doesn't come through quite as much as number 2.
No.
Doesn't more bright. Oh, more kind of a tawny colour.
Yeah. It doesn't seem quite as, the correct term, viscous. It doesn't seem quite
no.
as, no.
No, and we are looking. We've knocked it up 1% here on 18% alcohol.
Wow.
I know.
Whoa. Okay. The base is there, but there's the little offshoots of taste, smell that come off. So they're similar, but
very, very similar on that. Yeah, that raisin there.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just because I've said it, but that is more akin to a tawny port for me. Is that one?
Right. Actually, I can. Yeah, something like saddling port and sherry.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But that's not too far away from number 2. But let's see if it if the flavour breaks away from that.
Just as a question, before, given how we mentioned sherry, do the Spanish also do pudding wines?
Spanish pudding wine, I'm sure they do. I don't know if I stock any.
Okay.
But I'm positive they do.
Must do,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they do. There was a real thought process there, wasn't there? I got there. Again, on the flavour there, it's not too far away from number 2. That raisin is in there. I can't quite make up the toffee, which number 2 had.
I couldn't make out the toffee anyway, number 2.
Okay. Fair comment, that isn't it? You can't really argue with that.
Yeah. So it's about lack of my tasting ability rather than yours, though, John.
No.
But it's a little bit sharper.
The acidity is definitely more.
Not in a bad way.
No.
It's different in a different way.
Yeah, it does hit you a little bit more, but it's not quite as like that. I could drink more of that than number 2, if you know what I mean. Yeah. That first one kind of again commanded respect as such. Not that this one doesn't, but number 2 had that kind of richness that you were licking your lips out. No, this is. I mean, it has got that with the acidity coming in there. It has that freshness, which again you might like. I mean, I say I'm on a learning curve myself here with these pudding wines because I thought I wouldn't like something like number 2, but actually I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I'm getting a definite kind of smokiness as well as coming through, and then I'm going to try to work out what it was, and then it came through, and now I can't stop thinking that.
Yeah.
And it's right in the finish. unless there's another flavour. I can't describe it. Yeah, it's a smokiness.
As in the smoked food, you mean?
Yeah, isn't it?
Right.
An oak smoke.
So, presumably it was put into oak.
Yeah, I assume so. It's been put in a barrel.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It is very nice. It is very nice. If I were to, on a personal level, if I were to pick one, mine is on mood again into.
It is, yeah.
Because number one would suit so many things, like young, fresh.
Yeah.
But if I were to pick a favourite today,
yeah,
I would go with number 2.
Okay.
Go on.
I'm not sure whether number 1 or number 2. I can't make my mind up between the two. Again, in different circumstances, I can see when I would prefer number 1 or when I would prefer number 2. I could also, having said that, I mean, I wouldn't turn a glass of that down at any time.
Definitely not. There's definitely something about that. I don't know if it's the alcohol, that kind of, as I said, that kind of acidity in there, because that is actually, it's good. It is good.
Yeah. I think one of the things is that we've done this before, I think, where and maybe in 1 or 2 videos where we've overlapped and maybe tasted the same wine a second time as a part of a different batch, comparing tastings, and we may have slightly different comments, and that I think is down to what the wine that's been in our mouth before and the effect that has, which is what food etc. would do, and obviously as John's often said, the mood that you're in.
Oh, definitely,
change you. And you were saying, I remember in one of the early episodes. That in fact stress can change.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure it has been a scientific fact that there's something that does react on your taste buds with the kind of, especially kind of tannins in the wine. So yeah, it could quite possibly be any number of things. Which is one of the great things about wine, and it's also perhaps one of the frustrating things about wine, especially for beginners, because we've tasted 3 very different wines here, all from the same grape. And so if you were just to assume that grape would give you this taste and you went to buy a bottle, you could be sadly disappointed if it didn't give you what you were hoping for. Yeah, definitely. Well, it is a minefield out there, and that's why I would say it's all very personal. Your opinion does really count, and this is why we are doing this, especially for you. Especially for you, and obviously, if you obviously can't speak to us, you can write to us, or even send us some MP3 messages if you wish. But your local fancy pants, isn't it? But obviously your local wine merchant will be able to, I'm sure, help you. Oh, definitely. I've said it a million times in these videos, and I say again, your local independent wine merchant is definitely the guy to go for. Yeah. Or lady. Or you can even email John, and he can even email stuff out to you. I'll give it a go. I've heard about these things. But yeah, feel free, yeah. Any questions, whatever you want to go for, give us a shout. Okay, great. Well, that was really great, John. Thank you very much indeed. I think, as you said, it was a whole new education. It was, and for me as well, and for me, definitely. Yeah. Well, I wasn't disappointed. I mean, I remember I was actually quite excited about this episode because the last episode we did on Pudding Wines, I was really surprised how much I enjoyed them, and again, really enjoyed these. So, well worth trying, folks. Get yourself a bottle of pudding wine for the weekend. Do! It's worth it. My eyes have been opened. Oh, I haven't got it wrong again yet, have I? Oh, forget about that. Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put this one at $14.99. That's much better. Yeah, spot on. $14.99. How did you manage that one? Then? I learned. I was just finally got a benchmark. Well, yeah. Well, there you go. You look at you redeemed yourself. Yeah, definitely. I never doubted him. Super. Thank you very much. Well, we look forward to seeing you in the next one. We're not sure what that's going to be yet, but it will be there. We'll see you there. Until then, chin chin. Ciao. I didn't have my glass. Oh no. Do you want to get one? No, you're all right. No? See you later. Ciao. Ciao. Bye now.